How's it going, guys? Welcome. Today's video is going to be completely different, sort of as what the premise is. It's currently 12:30 a.m. in the mountains. I should be sleeping, but I have an interesting story for you guys today. So the title, and I do want to make it clear the reason why I'm talking so low is just due to the fact that people are sleeping, so keep that in mind. Going back to what I was saying, I'm currently on vacation right now, and we just had a 2-hour drive, guys, through the mountains to get home safely. And, there's that thought in the back of your head all the freaking time. What if something goes wrong? What if that happens? What if that happens? Or, something. And we had that moment, that thought that maybe something could go wrong actually happened. Around an hour and 15 minutes into the drive, guys, we had a signal mentioning we were nearly out of gas. And that's really scary, bro. When you're a place you don't know, when you're in the middle of the mountains and a gas station, you don't know how far that is away. I mean, what could go wrong? And in the back of my head, guys, I always preach this on my channel. My faith in God. I'm not scared to show it, or I'm not scared to preach about it, because there's nothing more comforting than going to bed knowing that I'm in God's hands. Now, going back to what I was saying, when we got that message, my mind was racing. God, please protect us. And whatever happens in your favor. And we looked up a gas station. Checked it out. It was closed. And you guys can probably imagine what we're going through right now. We are nearly on empty. The gas station is closed. How will God bless us? And luckily, guys, in our favor, a gas station was only 5 minutes away that was open 24 hours. Now, there's going to be a lot of people who are going to say, oh, that's just luck, or that's just a coincidence, or etc., etc. But there's nothing more comforting knowing that the creator of the universe takes care of you and wants you to be safe. There's nothing more comforting, guys, than knowing that just you watching this video, man, you and me, and the millions and billions of people on this planet, he cares for each of us. And he wanted to make sure I get home safe. And I think there's many other ways to think about this. The big question that a lot of unbelievers or a lot of people do have, guys, is, why do bad things happen to good people? And no one can truly answer that question. That's something that, just few of the unanswerable questions, because only God knows the answer to that. But I'm going to go ahead, guys, and give my own little spiral to that and answer it in my own way. I would like to ask, you guys a question. How do you build trust? How do you build faith in somebody when all you have is just good scenarios all the time? A great example of this, guys, is, and I say this in a respectful way, and I don't mean this in any disregards or anything, but, if I were just to be having somebody who kept, caring for me, and then I slowly take advantage of them because, oh, I know they're going to give me that, or I know I'm going to be safe, etc., etc. Of course, that is a comfortable feeling, but how am I truly going to build my trust into them? How am I going to know that I can rely on them? But if something bad happens, and they're not there right away, or they wait, or they're unable to make it, but they come to save me no matter what later on, that builds trust, guys. That builds faith. And I think that's my own little spiral. You cannot build faith. You cannot build patience. You cannot do that under trial. You need trial in order to grow your faith in God. And it's a beautiful message. It's a beautiful thing. And it's a great reminder, guys. In all honesty, I think this vacation has been great. I mean, I've posted a lot on, my other socials. And I think the one thing, guys, that this vacation has taught me, in all realness, is the fact that my faith has definitely grew during this vacation. My faith has went from here to here because I've been in a lot of scenarios where I'm not comfortable with, the surroundings, with, more so the laws here or the roads, or, just being a new place, guys. It's pretty scary. And I feel like my faith has been through the roof in terms of growth. And luckily, amen, amen, I say, because it's been 5 days now and nothing has happened to us yet. It's a very, very comfortable feeling knowing, guys, that, we drive 2 hours and 30 minutes through the mountains and we made it home safe. That, my friends, is not a coincidence. That is a blessing. Because think about it. The amount of drivers who were on the road who could have been drunk, the amount of people who could have swerved off the road, the amount of animals that could have came in front of our car, the times when, we ran out of gas and we actually ran out of gas, or, we had a car breakdown, guys. There's points in life when you realize that stuff doesn't just become coincidence, but it becomes miracles and faith. And the word miracle, I want to make it pretty clear, guys, doesn't have to be massive. I think a lot of people get that word wrong. Like a miracle, like I won $1 million, bro. What a miracle. No, a miracle could be as simple, guys, as, eating your food throughout the entire day and not being poisoned by it or not feeling sick. A miracle, guys, can be going to bed and waking up the next morning. God takes care of you and he loves you. Remember that. Thank you guys so much, and I'm hoping you learned something from this message. This channel has been growing very, very strong in terms of my God videos, and I really do appreciate that, because that shows, guys, that people are interested in God. And in today's world of darkness, you don't see that, but I guess there is a lot of light underneath the sheets. It's awesome. Thank you, guys. And in terms of my other content, which I do post gym videos, as I'm on vacation, I'm not able to post as much gym content as I used to be post. So stay up to date with that, guys. I'll be posting shortly. But thank you. Have a great day, my friends, and I'll see you tomorrow. Daily uploads, as always. Peace out, guys.